What's up, y'all? So as y'all can see, the One Piece season 2 live action just came out this weekend. So I thought I'd talk about the few episodes that I watched and if you guys should kind of take your time out and watch it. Now, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly because I felt like there were some nuances of each of those in this. I'm not going to lie, I only watched about 2 to 3 episodes, so I didn't really watch the whole thing. So I'm just giving my synopsis off of those 3 episodes. I'll probably finish it on stream if you guys want to check it out and we can watch it together, or just in my free time, I'll finish the rest of it. But in the 3 episodes that I watched, there were some great things. And the biggest thing for me is the visuals. The visuals of how they created the East Blue is just amazing to me. Like they got everything correct and it looked beautiful. That is one credit I can give to this director and that team. They did a great job bringing the manga and the anime to life. Not many live actions really do that. They kind of ignore that fact of it and just try to get the characters as close to possible. But I feel like with One Piece, they did that. And I will say, a lot of the characters, kudos. You got them right. The Brook, loved it. Vivi, understand it. I know a lot of people weren't really with it, but I understand it. Who else? Smoker, great job. Great job with Smoker. I really Dragon, once again, good job. So in those aspects, I definitely have to give credit where credit is due. I will say I did enjoy that you guys are trying to keep it close to the actual storyline as possible because I do understand we got 8 or 9 episodes, so you got to compact a whole season into 8 or 9 episodes. So I do get that, and I do see what you guys are trying to do, and I will definitely think that's a good thing. I love how if you aren't a One Piece fan and you are new, because my girl did watch it, she just got into One Piece, so for and this live action made her want to go and watch the actual One Piece anime. So I feel like it does that for those that aren't a fan of the actual anime. They'll watch this and be like, and hear people talking about it or videos like this and kind of want to go in and watch the actual anime. So I do believe that that is a good thing, and they're doing a great job with that. One Piece is running long and it's still in a great anime, but with this, I feel like it can be greater. And I loved how you guys kept like the some scenes in there that were actually pretty cool. The Zoro sword scene, I loved it. I loved it. That was one of my favorite parts in the actual anime when I was watching it. I know it's a little subtle thing. Oh, that was pretty cool. You know, you fling the sword and it misses you by a hair. Come on now. Come on. That was pretty cool to me. It was nostalgic in my opinion. Because watching it as a kid, I was like, oh, that's tough. And then to see it as an adult, yeah, still pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now for the bad. As like I said before, I get you guys that they are rushing it and having to do that in a short, compact season. But there were a lot of episodes and storylines that was kind of overlooked in the first 3 episodes. For instance, when they went to Logtown, you didn't get to see Sanji's cooking battle because to win the elephant, I think it was the elephant horn or elephant fin tuna, whatever, and that was one of those pretty good things that was in there. They took out the bar scene where Luffy went to the bar that Gold D Roger used to go to all the time, and that's where he kind of ran into Smoker. They took that part out. They took the part where Usopp was getting into the fight with Daddy. Pause. I thought that was important because you got to it shed more. Those small scenes got you in depth with the actual character, in my opinion. Like, especially with Usopp, because you got to learn a lot about Usopp and his dad. You hear him talk about it once, but then it kind of goes into depth on who his dad is, his relationship with his dad, and why Usopp does the things that he does. So I felt like that was kind of something that could have been touched on and shouldn't have taken out. I felt like we didn't really get to see Zoro's flashbacks when it came to the swords and why he wants to be one of the greatest swordsmen. I felt like that was kind of missed. But once again, I get it. You guys have a short amount of time. You guys can't really compact that. Now, I will say another bad thing is you guys adding scenes that weren't necessarily there. For one, I have to knock you guys for this. The Gold D Roger conversation with Garp early like this is kind of weird. That was never in the actual anime. That was for a later scene, and I felt like you guys kind of leaked a little bit early. Like y'all shouldn't have said that. That's important for a later time because now when we get to, I guess you could say past Alabasta, when we run into Ace, now you're going to be revealing something that a lot of people. that are just now watching, it's going to spoil it for them. Like, why would you guys do that? I feel like that scene shouldn't have been in there. The beginning scene with where we got to run into Robin, I personally don't remember that. And her powers too. Robin's powers, I didn't get it. I didn't hear a snap. I didn't hear a slap. I didn't hear a break. Those are important. That's how her powers work. When she does when she does this.
It is impossible.
Power, speed, these things mean nothing to me. My reach is limitless. And clutch.
You guys can't take that out. You guys got to make sure that that's in there. Those are important parts of their powers, man. Another thing is, and this is just something that was like, bothering me just a little bit. The actor who's playing Luffy is doing an amazing job. He is embracing Luffy and becoming Luffy, in my opinion. His accent, though, when he uses the gum fruit, it's really strong. You can hear it. It's just a little thing for me, but it's not a big thing. If I'd seen this, I wouldn't tell people not to watch it. I would tell people, once again, that never seen One Piece, this is definitely something you guys should check out. I believe that it's great. It's something different. It's one of the only live actions that I actually appreciate, because I am very critical when it comes to these live action remakes. The Yu Yu Hakusho one. Oh, excuse me. The Yu Yu Hakusho one was bad. What was another one? The Cowboy Bebop, bad. It was a lot of fails. Avatar, bad. Dragon Ball Z, don't even get me started. So I feel like this one is actually one that didn't miss. And now for the ugly. Not too much. Nothing big. There's one character that you guys decided to bring in here and really make important. We all know who that is. Should not have been here. I don't know if the director is a fan of his. I don't know what's going on, but in my opinion, I don't think he should have been here. It's one of those things where it's like, really? And then it's like, even with the whale scene, it was like, the fight. Luffy really fought the whale. You guys kind of took that away from us. Him actually getting into the fight with Laboon throughout the whole thing before he met the doctor. So those were like little things where it was just like, oh my gosh, you guys can't be missing this. This stuff is important. It's you can't do that. But like I said, it was only those two things are the only two things that I had the biggest issue with, and was just like, why? Why are we doing this? Why is he here? He's not that important till the new world. If you know, you know. He's not that important right now. And I really felt like overall, this is a good live action, and you guys should definitely check it out. But write in the comments below and tell me, am I tripping? Or, let me know some of the things that you guys thought they kind of missed on, and what you guys kind of liked about the anime. And once again, if you guys appreciate it and want to come check it out with me, I will be streaming it probably in the next coming weeks, just to continue watching it. If not, I'll watch it in my downtime. But you guys let me know. And if you guys like videos like this and want me to do more, comment below. I don't have a problem giving reviews on animes that I've watched, or even talking about anime, man. I love anime. It's something that's a part of me and who I am. And as you know, on this channel, that's what we try to do. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys next Monday. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Appreciate you. Check out some of my other videos, or subscribe to the channel so that we can keep updated with what's going on. Also, check me out on Twitch. Appreciate you.